Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I hope everybody's good, living the best life that they can. Today, another build log. I will be upgrading my boot storage. Since I already have this on hand, which is a 256 gigabyte NVMe drive made by SP. What do SP stand for? Silicon Power. Okay, that's cool. It's a Gen 3. I decided to get this. I'm probably wondering why I decided to get this instead of just a regular double port NVMe adapter to PSI, because I was planning on upgrading my storage for my video so I can hold more files on there while I'm working on them. And I will be using this with I'll probably get four terabyte NVMe drives to go in this at that time. But yeah, when I cross that road, I already have it instead of wasting money on a dual port adapter to PSI to PCI. Yeah, to save a little money by spending a little bit more on the front end. This is the version 2, which is Gen 3 as well. I have a PC. This one came with my deluxe board, which was the previous board in the system. Reason why I changed, I linked that video in the description why I changed, upgraded to the X299 platform rather than just staying on the X99 until something better becomes available. Okay, let me go ahead and remove that, loosening thumb screw. Because hopefully by then, hopefully by then I'll be able to get a 3000 series or 4000 series graphics card so I can replace this 980 SLI. Because you know pretty much SLI is dead. So I'm probably going to try to get a 4090 or a 3090, which will still take a, no, I'm going to water cool it, so I'm going to put a block on it. So it only take up the top slot, then I have the rest of the slots available. Because as of now, with riser card and the second GPU and my 10 gig NIC, it take up all the ports. So I won't have option of adding a tuner cord, not tuner cord, capture card when I want to. So that's what I gonna do in the future, add a capture card, because the one that I'm using, I got this one off of Amazon for like $10. It does 1080p, but it's okay. But I want to move up to 4K. That's the reason why I will be upgrading my video storage, because 4K files take up a whole lot of space. I can tell you now, 10 minutes takes up about 80 gigs just for 10 minutes. So right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and see. Like I said, I had a single card in here that came with my X99 Deluxe board. Yeah, the reason why I'm upgrading this so I can have more boot storage, so I can install more programs. Just go ahead and move this real quick. See, this card here where it says Hyper M.2 X4. This is only require a 4X slot. Let me put this out the way. Compared to this one, minimum 8X. Put it got to be wired to at least 8X. You can have a 16 length slot, but it's not always 16X. So you gotta verify and make sure that that's compatible. Because like my motherboard, 16, 16, 8, and 4. So me putting it in here, I'll be good since it's 8X. Also, this card is VROC compatible, but I don't know if I'm gonna be using VROC or not in the future. It depends when I cross that road, because I believe that's like a software array, maybe something I know running off the GPU. I'm not sorry, not the GPU, CPU directly. So let's go ahead and open this. I had a knife over here somewhere. Here we go. Be careful. Seems like this knife's a little dull. I don't want to cut myself or damage the drive. Or I just tear it out the wrapper like that and remove it, which will be a lot easier. You see, I'm more than just a pretty face. So here it is, and I'm gonna pair it with this 256, which will give me 512. Like I said, just for now. Once I get my video array set up, I will be moving these onto the board. Now let's remove the heat sink from the card. Let me do that. I would show you how I'm doing this, but it's really nothing complicated. Any idiot can remove screws. It has 4 screws you have to remove. What I noticed when I'm taking this card out the packaging, it has some heft to it. The heatsink is pretty thick. Let me put the screws right here so I don't lose them. Let me remove the heatsink from the card. And here you go, the card without the heatsink. Has a fan. And I see it take up to pretty long NVMe drives. Okay. Also comes with the card all the hardware you would need to install your VME drives. I think mine's a 270, 2 something. But let me just put one in. Okay, so I know now the 1 second from the last where I got installed the pin and screw it in. So let me do that. Like I said, it comes with invisible baggies, standoff, and screw. Well, I call it before a pin or something. Standoff and screw, standoff and screw. Let me open one. Let me go ahead. Where's the trash? Let me go ahead and put this in the trash. If I put it somewhere else, it'll end up on the floor and be there almost forever. So I'll go ahead and install the standoff. Okay. Grab the NVMe drive, stick it in. Get the screw lined up. Get my little screwdriver, which I got off Amazon. It's a pretty cool little screwdriver. Does for what I need. It's a precision screwdriver. You can install all the screwdriver ends are in the barrel or handle of the screwdriver, so you don't lose them. Tighten that down, and this is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the second one. But first, let me tell you a little bit more about this. You see, like I said, this all of them is in the screwdriver barrel, so they're handy. You won't lose them, because like me, I lose shit a lot. Okay, let me get down one of these baggies. Remove the standoff screw from it and install it. Put in the standoff. Install the drive. Put the screw in. Try to line it up. Okay. Let me tighten it down. Tighten that down. Voila. So now we have the two drives installed. Next, I will reinstall the heatsink. Which way the heatsink goes? Heatsink goes in this orient. Let me make sure I have the correct orientation. Yes. Goes in this orientation. So I need to remove these two stickers, protecting the thermal pads. Now I can reinstall the heatsink. There we go. There we go. Reinstall the 4 screws. I will be putting this in the RAID 0. And for redundancy, I will be setting up Windows backup and Windows file history. So make sure I don't lose any more data, because I have lost data over time for not backing up, doing what I need, doing what I'm supposed to, I should say, doing what I'm supposed to. I'll probably make a video about that. That's something most of us don't do and need to do, which is not hard to do. It's pretty much easy. You can use what's built into Windows, or you can use a third-party software. I'm gonna try to use what built into Windows, because like reason why now I'm upgrading, because I need room to install programs. Okay, we got everything back together. This does have some actually this fan switch, and the fan's in the on position. I'll leave it in the on position. Hopefully it's not that noisy. As you see right here on my motherboard, it has a little fan over the VRM heatsink. That actually comes with the motherboard. It says install it if you're overclocking. I'm overclocked a little bit, but I'm having some issues. I don't know if it's the CPU block, something with that, or where I haven't really looked into it, but I can only get up to about 4.8 on all cores. Hoping to hit 5 gigahertz, but this is only a 10900X. If you know something, or just let me know that I'm stupid, I'm doing something wrong, just leave that in the comments. You could live out the stupid part if you want. I don't want you to hurt my feelings. So let me reinstall this card. Uh-oh, can I get it back in with this, I cannot. Don't tell me I have to, drain the loop. And that's looking like let me see, man, looking like a possibility on what I might have to do. Might have to drain the CPU loop to get this in. Let me try to finagle it. Wait a minute. Can I get it? I think I'm home free. Can't see if I'm lined up properly. I don't think I lined up properly. Let's see. Let me. Do I have some light I can put up closer? God, I really can't see. Sorry, I'm out of focus. I might have to block the camera a little bit. Let's see, can I get this lined up? I don't want to use too much force, because that's how you break stuff. Let's see. You know what? Let me cut the video right here. I don't want to see you seeing me just taking time struggling, but let me use this light. Okay. Actually, using that light made things a lot easier. Boom. It's in. Now let me reinstall the thumb screw. Let me snug it just a little bit. You don't need to apply the strength of Hercules. Actually, that reminds me, when I first got into water cooling, I had a GTX 590. I almost screwed myself because when I installed water block to it, I don't know why, I used the strength of Hercules to tighten down all the screws. Luckily, I was able to get it tight enough where it worked, but delicate touch. Don't use the strength of Hercules. Okay, I have solved the issue with my drives not showing up. You could chop it up to user error. Many of you that's familiar with this card probably already picked up on my error. I installed the drives in the wrong slots. The slots on the card count stuff from the top down, not from the bottom up. In addition to installing the card into an 8X slot, for some reason I was thinking the difference between installing the card in 8X and a 16X was speed it would run at. I was far off. By enabling bifurcation, that breaks the 16X slot into 4X, 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 one for each drive, enabling all of them. Since I was installing into an 8X slot, so that means only the first two slots on the card will actually be enabled. The bottom two will not. That's why my drives didn't show up with the drives in the two bottom slots. So, in addition to that, did I gain any speed by installing this card? Yes, I would have to say. Transferring data between the onboard rate and the PCI rate, I get around 1 gigabit per second. Now, let's look at some benchmarks. Okay, the benchmark is complete. As you can see, let me say this first. I have changed some drives around. I moved the boot drives onto the motherboard and put the scratch drives into the card. As I can see here, the write speed has suffered a bit. I guess because these drives are a little bit slower than the new ones that I purchased as a scratch drive. But anyway, read 3 gigabytes and about 2 gigabytes write. I really don't care much about the write because I really don't write that much data to this drive. But that's what it is. Now let's check the PCI card, what speeds I'm getting with that. Okay, as expected, it's the combined speed of two drives. When I had these drives on the motherboard, I got 3 down and 3 up. But I'm pretty much satisfied with what I have right now. Soon as I'm thinking about getting a 3090. I don't know. I'm not sure. I gotta wait and see what happens. Or I just might go ahead for the 490. I hope I ain't shooting myself in the foot by waiting for the 490. When I get one of those cards, I will move this PCI RAID card up into a 16X slot and get additional. Actually, I won't be getting additional drive. We're buying all new drives. It's gonna cost me around $700 to get 4 2 terabyte NVMe drives. How much it's gonna cost me? So hopefully my endeavor on YouTube works out, and this money I'm putting in will pay off in the end. Oh, also, we'll be streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7:30 to 8:30. So if you want to catch me on Twitch/tekminute. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video useful. If so, subscribe, like, and share this video with anyone who could benefit. But if you feel that this video is not quite up to par, dislike this video, leave a comment letting me know what I did wrong. I really would like to hear from you. Also, you can follow me on the social medias. The links are in the description.